Yellow friendo bendos. It is me, Colorblind Fox, bringing you some more Game Pass Let's Look At. Today we're checking out Superliminal, which is brought to you by Pillow Castle Games, both published and developed. It is live now on Game Pass. I think it's been live for a couple months now, and I'm just gonna hop into the game. I'll go into a brief description. It is a puzzler game that's more a dimensional puzzle game. And so we'll hop into the beginning here. I've played through the game. Fantastic game. Not a super long game. You know, you probably rush through it 4 to 8 hours. Kinda gives you some Portal vibes. As far as some of the humor in it, it's not meant to be a super funny game, but it's more you have these weird dimensional puzzles as far as like time and space and perception goes. And so this is just a brief intro, just saying, hey, you know, you're part of this study. What's the study really about? We don't know. We'll play through and find out. So we have a left, right, and then right stick. So this lets us know which way we're going. We have a terms of service here. We'll sign our name. Kind of see. Oh, the door is open. Nothing too crazy. You got like a run, a look, and a jump, basically. So it says perception is reality, and it's telling us to grab there. And we have a big puzzle piece. So we could grab one of these guys, and if we back up enough, we could see that, you know, it's become larger than the table. And that's going to be one of the main gimmicks here. So we could grab this giant puzzle piece, and if we push it against the wall, it became a little smaller. And you could do that a few times. You could make it extremely tiny. And then right there, it's just letting us know, hey, you can jump. And so that's one of the first puzzles. Yeah, and see, they congratulate us on falling asleep, so a little humor there. So right there, we can see that there is a path. So we'll hop right on through. And right here, these are one of the doors where, yeah, see no objects beyond that point. So if you try to, it just won't let you. So it's kind of like they have those portal puzzles where you can't go through an item. Right, so we would like to grab here or stand on here. So if we stand on this button, you can grab any object you have a line of sight on. So we have a line of sight on here, and then we'll try and see if we could drop it right there. See, nice and easy. And that's how the puzzles are meant to be completed. And you could kind of do the same thing over here. You back up enough, you could build enough of a bridge. I'm not sure how high we could jump. Oh, nice and easy. And so like right there, that's another perception thing. That's just a painting.
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and
make a
listen to
giant
messages from your patient
bucket of
care
paint.
team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol, and that
But your biggest goal is to, you know, really get through these doors.
I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
All right, so we have puzzle piece we could hold on to, and we could also just drop on the button. And you know, these are just real basic puzzles, but okay, so we could also rotate items. I forgot we could do that. So if you need to create a bridge out of a wedge of cheese, the game will let you do that. So let's actually, that's the wrong way. We want to get that as big as possible. So we will grab it up close and push back. And that'll let you make it large, especially from a corner here. And we rotate that correctly. May need something like this. We'll take a running start off the
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence. I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up.
All right, so we have a giant puzzle there. And if we can, yeah, we could pull off some of these boards. Get them out of our way. And there's like a type of portal field here where you could get behind the puzzles, so you could kind of get in here. And there's soda machines, and it doesn't seem like you should be going through here.
Pierce Institute, patient safety is a keynote in our corporate priority tetrahedron.
Could take the soda with us if we want.
Force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
We could use the soda to open the door for us. Yeah, and then there's like little cameras here, so it gives you an atmosphere of, oh, should I not be here? And you got some broken glass as well. Okay, so this seems like a fairly easy puzzle. We'll grab our block here, and then if you looked right in the corner, well, we actually probably want to make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, we'll have to make it tiny. So to make it tiny, you're just going to want to back up as much as possible before you grab it. Or you could push it against the wall, and that'll let you make it small. That might be too small, but we'll see. We just have to make sure it doesn't hit the walls there. There we go.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey.
We can't carry the objects through here because the sign says so. But what we could do, make it kind of large, and if we wanted to, we could see if it'll drop on the other side. Oh, Jesus, that is a huge break, but exactly what we needed. And so sometimes you gotta think a little bit outside the box. I mean, it's kind of a cliche saying, but you really gotta check out all the angles. All right. Oh shoot, we're in a loop here, so no matter which way we go, it's gonna continue going that way. Oh, were we? Yeah, so we could just drop down here. Unfortunately, we open a door, but as soon as we leave, the door's gonna shut on us. So this might be one of the first times I'm getting stuck here. Unless we could, can we grab the sign? Oh, we can grab the sign. It's incredible. So we want a big sign. We want something fairly large. See, it just looked out of place because it was crooked. So you do have to be somewhat perceptive. All right, so here's our issue. We need both buttons held down. So, depending on this item, I wouldn't mind starting off in this corner right here and make it as big as possible. As long as we keep it on our screen, we should be fine. And actually what we're doing here, see? So yeah, we could get it long enough to hit both buttons and in the same time feel like a genius.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize
right, so we did the orientation. Got a brick wall.
Please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
So that's kind of funny. It's telling you to proceed through the final doorway and it's just bricks. But if you're somewhat perceptive, you could see that there are cracks in the wall here. So we'll grab our Gouda right here. So even, I mean, yeah, even if you leave it open, it's just, hey, there's a brick wall. Actually, I don't know why it was yellow there. It's part of the brick. So we're going to try and make this as big as possible. And we're going to see if we can make it fall. Yeah. And crush the walls. Because as it gets bigger, it does get more weight to it. So there are some physics-based puzzles along with it. All right. So we're in the back stages here, and it's just like, oh, you shouldn't be here, but like, it's actually part of the puzzles. So, oh, there we go. Then we'll fall right into a bed. I mean, from what I've seen, loading screens are typically fairly fast. We will be woken up by the alarm. Can we snooze it? We can. Alarm is snoozed. And it looks kind of like we're in a hotel / research center. And there's some story behind that. Just, oh, is it a dream? What's going on? Because right now, everything's normal. But, you know, you have your option for the soda. And then you can, you know, make the soda huge. So now, Leonardo DiCaprio, top still spinning. We are still in an Inception-based dream. Nothing's real. Good piano. That, like, I always like to compliment music, and you know, this is nothing super major. This is just, you know, calming music to give you a sense of relax. You know, it's not like a combat game. You're not going around fighting a bunch of people. So we will exit out there. You can pull those fire alarms. I believe there's achievements for doing fire alarms and hitting these fire extinguishers. Oh, so that one's pretty tricky right there. That's a really good illusion. So you see it's actually 3-dimensional. All right, so we can't grab anything here. So we're just kind of exploring. This one's a good one as well, but this one is actually an exit. All right. Hit the fire alarm, nothing happens. We'll slam that a few times. All right. And so all this is a stage. So one game, if you ever played Prey, the very opening where everything's just a stage and meant to feel realistic, but it's not. All right, so they're going to give us one of these guys. And very familiarly, you do something like this. Possibly. I'm not sure how well this is going to work. Now I can make it huge. I think I want to make it bigger. So if I were to make it bigger, I'd want to go as far back as possible and then grab it. And then that should let me really... Oh, no, we broke it. But yeah, this is what I was trying to do. I was trying to make a self-made bridge. And then there's a massive just sound difference. The piano stops once you get in here.
My name is Dr.
And there's a little bit of backstory.
And I'd like to talk to you about being special.
And you could also
So special, in fact,
kind of see a whiteboard
no idea where you are.
with some scientific info.
Working on it.
All right, and then this is red pill, blue pill. Do you want to go left door, right door? I don't think there's a big difference. All right, so... And then these exit signs kind of give you a guide where to go. There's never going to be anything that says, hey, you need to do this, you need to go this way. It's just more of, you got to solve the puzzle on your own. Okay, so here, can we, I believe we try and line this up. Yeah, so we line that up, gives us a cube. So I would say, you know, when you're playing through this, biggest clues are just anything out of the ordinary. I don't think we want it this big. We will do it kind of like that, and that'll get us the exit, boys, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so you notice something on the wall here. So I believe, yeah, you just try and line everything up. And so I can't crouch. So is there something block? Oh, there's the bottom of the table there too. So we're just gonna build a full table, and we did. We can't pick up the table, so I don't know if there was a reason that we had to do that. All right, be a menace with the fire extinguishers. Is there anything we need to grab in here? Oh, there's another cube thing, so let's... Oh, I see what you had to do. You had to build the table just... Oh, you had to build the vase. And then once the vase is built, you get a cube. Oh, you get a partial cube. Cube with steps. Is that going to be big enough for you? I think we need to build something a little bit bigger. it's a little tough because you can't necessarily get it on the wall there, but you do have like a little grapple to kind of help you out a little bit. All right, so we know this is going to be a perception-based puzzle, and lucky for us, there's no barrier here, so we could grab our stairwell, and our perception is going to come from here, I would imagine. So I'll grab this guy. Yeah, so perception is reality. There's the side of the door. All right, and it gave us the door, but more importantly, it gave us a real door.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
And Mr. Glenn Pierce will tell us a little bit about the story.
Update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward and hopefully.
Right, so we got a massive chess piece, so let's see if we could line that up.
That you are completely lost.
We could get this cube, so there's multiple things here. We'll start off with the cube, and then I think we got to stand over here to see this chess piece. Is that correct? That is very correct. Yeah, so we got the right angle here. Oh, and then when you move it, you get a big outdoor area. So nothing that you would expect, honestly. This game does keep you guessing, which is, cool. I appreciate it. And another little radio to
Hello.
check in on us.
Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety.
Oh, there's a moon there. Can we?
signs
You can't grab the moon.
to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely.
So, taking a look at it, there is something on the moon. Oh, it actually floats too. There's a radio.
Hello, my name is Dr.
Is there anything else on it we wanted? Oh, we could get.
This elevator
Can we get the
does not
cheese?
wake you up. Please don't
Cheese is
interact with
usually pretty
anything
helpful.
That strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example, if you see your
Oh, we got.
pets,
I think we
please
got the
punch
exit.
them in the face as hard as you can, and
Yeah, so you got the humor there. It's just like, hey, why don't you punch your parents in the face? So let's put the moon back. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. Close enough. That's amore. And so we will get it nice and close. And if we could make it big enough, we could just exit through there. And so they have like the weird teleporting mechanics where, hey, there's nothing behind it. You can just go like that. So, like dimension shifting, weird portal likes. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a spiritual successor to Portal. It's a game in the same vein. Because, I mean, as far as Portal goes, it still followed all the laws of physics. These just throw it right out the window. There are no laws. Johnny Lawless. All right. What kind of soda do we want today? Well, let's do random. What does random give us? Oh, it's just actually called random soda. What about baking soda? Nice. All right. And I don't think there's any need for us to bring the soda, but
This is an
we'll leave it
automated
behind.
message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will
Can
recognize
adjust the
this failure
thermostat.
immediately.
They said absolutely not. Wait, what did it say on the wall? It says curators only. All right. We'll make our friend a little bit bigger here. A little bit bigger now. Yeah, and there's like little flavor text sort of things in the area. Ooh. So with this, I actually like this because this will let us build separate layers, like a ladder almost. Then we'll grab this piece and it'll be a little bit smaller. But it should let us hop through there, so nice and clever. We took the floor out. Huh. Can we fall in this hole? Oh, we absolutely can. We're underground now. I took our only light source, unfortunately. Oh, and I guess that was the solution.
The average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will
Get that out of the way.
explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol.
Can we grab that?
Subject
No, we
yourself to explosive
can't really do
mental
much with that.
overload.
All right. Can't grab those. And one of the biggest clues on this game is your crosshairs actually change to a hand when you can grab something, which is nice to be able to know. We have exhausted it. All right. Could get this grate. What? Oh. I don't get why it's expanding. So we could put it back, or we could expand it. I mean, I'll expand it for now. Wait, can we expand this one? So we can expand these guys. Not really sure the purpose on that, especially... Oh. Oh, so these guys are all movement based. So that might actually be the exit there. Is this guy movable? Yeah, that guy's movable. So I guess the only two that mattered were these two, because I could just hop up on here. Give that a little bit hop. See if that'll empty.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer.
Can we move these? Oh, no, that just falls apart on us. Nice.
Of all other solutions, all of which are
So what we
far
could
more
do...
dramatic and likelier to result in
Oh,
catastrophe.
wow. They're just falling
I am not
apart.
capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as
So, I
soon
mean,
as
there is
possible.
some glitches to this, but you could just blame it all on being a dream. Which I think is the perfect state, you know? Like, that's why you always want to, like, build a ghost game, because you just blame all your glitches on ghosts and whatnot. Alright. What do you think this dice is going to do? Is it going to fall apart? Is it going to explode? No, it gave us an opening. So, it is kind of playing, tempering with your expectations. You never know what to expect. You just grab it and kind of see what happens. And yeah, is this another fall path? Ooh. That hurt my ankles. But, you know, that's the exit. That's an exit, baby. Hey, is that a fire alarm we didn't press? I'm trying to go for them all. As an achievement hunter, I do like to give it a little tap tap. You know, just a 3-second diversion. Are we feeling lucky? So yeah, there was a theme with that. It was definitely chess, or dice. But before that, you had chess, and the loading bar does it differently each time too, which it's a cute little touch. There is some character to this game. All right, and the alarm, I believe it goes up by 30 minutes, so you know you're progressing. There's layers to this. And let me tell you, like, it does get intense. Like, you're not stuck in buildings the entire time. You're going outdoors. You're going through, like, what seems like museums, like the Louvre.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and
Get to hear Mr. Glenn Pierce talk a lot.
Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be
There is no
feelings
run
of
button.
worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
All right, and the lights are out. And, like, it's not supposed to be a horror game by any stretch of the imagination, but the red lights there, for whatever reason, just the mood that creates definitely freaks me out a little bit. All right, and check our corners. Always like to make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, it is so dark. I'm not sure what it looks like on your guys' screen, but it is very dark over here. It's kind of like a supermarket sort of thing, and we got some gas canisters. I don't think we're meant to like blow up anything. But yeah, like there's these doors and they're slamming shut. It's a vibe for sure. But it doesn't stay like this. There's just moments of it's just like, hey, why don't you yeah, murder. And on Sunday, we got beans. Nice little menu. There's just certain moments that it likes to pop out. All right, based on the lighting of this, how would I escape? So we're fresh. What would we like to grab? I'd love to grab a light. We have these things on the floor. Can't grab anything there. What if I just go in pitch blackness? Oh, I found something. Did I escape? I think by going in completely pitch black, that allowed this door to open up, but that maybe is the same door. No, I think this is a brand new door. So yeah, it's like just this part where it just like, you know, messes with your mind a little bit. And I mean, I'm no psychologist, but I would imagine there's like different levels of the brain. Just like primal fear, or just like uncertainty, or like inquisitiveness, that I think this game does try and promote. Let you see. Are we just going in circles now? Is that what's happening? Do I need to? Yeah, so we're obviously in a loop. So would I say, do I want to go left? Oh, okay. So it's a light-based puzzle, so you could actually look down at the red lights and see where your path is and try and get out that way. Did I reach a dead end? Oh, yeah, for sure. Reached a dead end. So we're going to use this to illuminate. That is also a dead end. Yeah, so little clever puzzles. Okay, and the lights are back on. Nice. I feel like jumping there. Like I knew that probably wasn't necessary, but I felt like I had to anyway.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind
And you got a chest piece, so you're like, oh, is that a man? There's some really neat things that they got going on here.
And that's exactly why we're here to help.
They really did put a bunch of paint on the floor, didn't they? Turn around. Can we open back up the door? We can't. Can't go up. So we just go into the abyss. And turn around. And there is a ladder here. So that actually worked out very well. Oh, and it's lighted too. Nice. Just follow the pathway. Now we get a nice little melody.
Yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Can I? Oh, I could grab this red light here. We got some illumination here, boys. All right, if I were to illuminate, I guess maybe I want to go back here. Yeah, I can't go back too far because we can't go through the door with the light. Oh, we could go this way, though. That seems like a path. Also, this light is becoming incredibly small. Yeah, you definitely couldn't do this part without a light. I mean, you could feasibly do this without the light, but it's definitely a lot harder than what it could be. All right. Thank you for your assistance. All right. I think that is one of the gags, like it ends up being like a bunch of red paint on the ground or something. Okay, so is there something through the... There's got to be something through the looking glass on this one, for sure. I mean, obviously I can't get this through the glass. Can I? I don't think I have that ability. Even if I make it huge. Can I break through the glass? Or, here's what I'm going to think about. What if I make it big, but let it illuminate over here? This looks like maybe there is a path here. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, he's done it.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs
What kind of food do you think that is?
1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
You got like a Gladys sort of sounding character. But they don't really build on these characters too much. I mean, if you're looking for something super deep, I would not necessarily say this is it. All right, and now we got like a diner. It's more of just like the puzzles. The puzzles are the star of the game. All right. Also, yeah, so yeah, right there you got the paint and it's been dragged across the floor, so that was the whole gag of the entire thing is, oh, it's a horror area, but no, it was just paint. All right, and we will go down. And the loading bars are just getting bigger, so yeah. Messing with our expectations is probably the name of this game right now. So now we got multiple clocks. Wait, can we snooze them all? Please just shut up. Thank you. And that way is locked off, and then we always have our path to the right. And like in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, they're changing up one small little thing to see if you notice, which you probably won't. I mean, they might not be switching up anything, and maybe I'm crazy. But I feel like there is something different every time. All right, we're gonna push. We'll just move the door out of our way. All right, so we can't grab. So this is a good little gag. They actually bolt down the pieces that you would normally grab. They don't want you grabbing anything like that anymore. Can we grab the clock? No. Huh. Is there anything there we could grab? We can't grab that. Can I grab a light? Is there anything around here that is grabbable? Does not appear so. Huh. Like sometimes you might want to be like, I want to grab the apple off the top. That might be a solution. That'd be a cool solution. But there also just might be something here that we just kind of walked past. Oh, grab the door. Simple as that. And I feel like sometimes there might be multiple solutions, but whatever solution works for you, they obviously will let you. Oh. And instead of the snooze button, it just changes to radio. Find a banger. Wasn't really happening. A little smooth jazz. It's fine by me. Okay. So I think just let it keep going. All right, so now we're introduced to a separate puzzle. So instead of being able to grab something, it just builds. Okay, that one is the same scenario as well. So we can't grab any of these pieces. But what we may be able to do is if we get those guys stacked up enough, we turn this into a little bit of a ladder and just jump over. Hey, it worked. Yeah, just more expectations subverted, and there was a big cloud wall.
Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative.
Press
Hallucinations
left
of dreaded
trigger
or
button
annoying
to return.
objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the
I don't-
lengths of hallways, and other side effects which have not yet
Oh.
been discovered or which cannot be understood.
I don't know if I ever knew that. Do something like that. Oh. We've created a mess here. I need something large that could let me climb. Do these come off? No, that one doesn't pop. All right, clear that out, and that we'll get out from there. Oh, so I feel like I'm slightly going crazy because there's a happy face as my crosshair now, and now it's gone. Can I bring it back? Nope. Once you lose, you can't bring it back. I think. Let's see if we go all the way back here. Hey. Ooh. Let's hop up here one more time. Yeah, no, the crosshair disappears. So it's like, did you even notice it? Or were you rushing through the game? Like, I feel like you would notice it, but it's such a small thing. All right, so we got this apple, huh? All right, so we'll return the apple. Is there anything else I could grab? No. But our main problem is, I think the apple is holding the door shut. So can I knock that apple off? I can. And it's not pressing the button anymore. Tight. We change the radio again? Sure can. Ugh. We got a fan here. We got an apple I could grab. And I can't really grab. We'll explore up here, kind of see what our goal is. Our goal is to press this button. If I were to grab this apple, looks, yeah, the fan is blowing all the apples away, even if you expand them. Maybe we just have to build massive apples that are not affected by gravity. So we will... Well, they don't make them that big. They definitely lose mass each time you do it. Some of them change color too. Yeah, that one just did a different color. Is there... Oh, they just get yeeted into space. They fall down here. Can we... What happens if we fall down there? Okay. This apple is stuck in place. Can't make that big of an apple, so... Seems like a portion of the size. Can we... Here's a second thought experiment. What happens if we push it this way? Can we... Can I make... I can't make it bigger. Like, it's a portion of the size each time. This guy's going. Nope. Huh. Just want it to be big. Roll this way. So, honestly, the further I am, the bigger it stays, almost. So what if I do it as... What if I'm as small as possible over here? Like, they're somewhat big. I can't even push. Oh. Interesting. What if I make it as tiny as possible? Right, you are... What happens... Because I kind of want it to drop on the button right there. There we go. That was such a simple solution. Just the fan was a red herring.
Warning. Dr. Pierce is frantically submitting numerous spelling and grammar mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the
don't have
integrity
Google
of the
spell check?
standard orientation protocol. You will not
All right,
receive
so
these messages. They would
got
not
these
make
guys
sense
again. So
regardless.
if I do like this, what happens if I kind of... Oh, that's so big. Or so small. I need you guys to be bigger. So what happens if I just like peek a corner? Like it drops it. Oh, he's freaking done it. I don't think that's necessarily how they want you to do it, but it worked. Created something large enough for me to jump off of. All right, yeah, and it looks like you have some like human neurological pictures right there. Some brain scans.
Attention. Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello. My introductions are redundant. I am a real
So like that's
doctor who
one of my
went to
least
doctor
favorite
school.
puzzles is
R has never been a mistake. I can help
because it's
you,
so
but I
hard to
also
kind of
do
figure
not know
those out.
how. Transmission ends.
But I believe that's the end of that section.
Name is my Pierce, Dr. Glenn. To the
Name is my
fully
Pierce.
felt welcome experience, team of your care leader, patient years 10.
So you do slightly go a little bit mad and a little crazier as you play this game. Oh, Jesus. Just little gags like that you don't expect are so good. Are we waking up? All right, so yeah, that's like the first couple main sections in the game, Superliminal. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you get the chance, definitely check it out. It's a clever little game. It's out on PC, Mac, PS4, Xbox, Switch. Yeah, just check it out. As always, I would like to thank you guys for watching. You guys are fantastic, beautiful, wonderful people, and I hope you have a wonderful day and Christmas as well.